YouTube. How's it going, man? Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you've seen the channel before, like I said, welcome back. But today we'll be talking about the Colts, and especially Anthony Richardson. And if you've been staying tuned with the NFL season going into week 2, I'm sure you've seen the crazy, miraculous throw that Anthony Richardson threw off the back foot. But today, let's get right into it. So, the Richardson effect. Anthony Richardson isn't just good, he's redefining the quarterback position. Now, Richardson can make throws that leave defenders scratching their heads. His ability to launch the ball downfield opens up the entire playbook. And not to leave it there, his mobility. We're talking Lamar Jackson levels of elusiveness. Richardson's not just a scrambler, he's a designed run threat that keeps defenses guessing. Essentially, Anthony Richardson is just a more athletic and stronger version of Josh Allen. If Anthony Richardson can put together what exactly he has around him, we are going to be seeing a guy that's an MVP level quarterback, a Super Bowl caliber winning quarterback, and somebody that's going to terrorize the league for a long time coming. Now, I remind you, he is the youngest starting quarterback in the entire league, and that is 1 year removed of his rookie year. This is a guy that has so much raw talent, so much potential, that it is quite scary for the league. For a young quarterback, his ability to read defenses and make quick decisions is off the charts. Now, his accuracy is still something that needs to be worked on. Like we said before, this is a guy that is pretty new to the league. He's only played 13 games since high school. He only played 1 season at Florida, and in that 1 season, he only played a few games. Last year, his rookie year, he was injured going into week 3 after showing flashes and some promise of a great up-and-coming quarterback. But once he gets these things fixed, there's nothing to stop him. His leadership, the team rallies around him. Everybody on the team loves Richardson's confidence. They say it's contagious, and it shows on the field just as much as it does off the field and at practice. But Anthony Richardson isn't the only person. Jonathan Taylor, this is a guy that was a first-team All-Pro running back, led the league in touchdowns, led the league in rushing yards. When healthy, he is one of the best running backs in the league, and Taylor's presence keeps defenses honest and opens up the play-action game for Richardson, making those deep bomb throws that we love to see from him more and more common. And when he's not running the ball to Jonathan Taylor, he's throwing those beautiful darts to star wide receiver and newly contracted Michael Pittman Jr., Richardson's favorite target. Pittman's route running and catch radius makes him a reliable option in crucial situations. This is a guy that by no means has a small frame, 6'3" plus, can jump up there and get it. And of course, he went to USC, where we know all those USC wide receivers are athletic freaks. He is not slow. He's strong. That's a guy that you can rely on as your wide receiver 1 in a young and up-and-coming offense like this Indianapolis Colts. And of course, it's not just a few star playmakers on this team. This offensive line as a unit has been solid for 4 or 5 years, and it has not fallen off whatsoever. Giving Richardson time to work his magic opens up options everywhere on the field. He can either take off and scramble, like we said before, hand it to Jonathan Taylor, or look downfield for his new star wide receiver, Michael Pittman, or even other role-playing wide receivers like Alex Pierce, who caught the 60-yard touchdown. Their run blocking is opening up lanes for Taylor and creating opportunities for Richardson on design runs game in and game out. Now, offense isn't the only thing that this team has. There are defensive standouts. Of course, DeForest Buckner, who came over via trade from the 49ers and since has made one of the biggest impacts as a defensive tackle. A disruptive force on the interior, Buckner's presence allows the edge rushers to feast and makes life difficult for opposing quarterbacks. DeForest Buckner is almost the difference between a win and a loss. A few seasons ago, when the Colts had Phillip Rivers and they made the playoffs, with DeForest Buckner on the field, the team had won 10 games, and without him, the team had lost 3. When DeForest Buckner is on the field, it's not just stats, and get to the quarterback as an interior lineman and stop the run. Just adds problems for the offensive line and creates openings for his fellow pass rushers that are now getting one-on-one opportunities. He's a mismatch nightmare and someone that can anchor this tough defense to another playoff run. But when it's not the interior holding it down, it is star corner Kenny Moore, one of the best slot corners in the game. His ability to cover and blitz makes the Colts defense unpredictable. When you have a guy in the slot that can hold it down in both man and zone coverage, as well as even get after the quarterback and add pressure alongside DeForest Buckner, this defense can run any scheme it wants. A slot corner is one of the most valuable positions to have, as that's where the quarterback likes to look to the most. Those quick in and out routes are quarterbacks' favorites on first and second down, and when you have a guy that can shut those and take those out of the game or take them off the drive, that is something that is going to make your defense extremely unstoppable. But it's not just what's going on currently with this team that makes this team a standout or possible Super Bowl contender. The future is extremely bright. With Richardson at the helm and a very strong supporting cast, the Colts are positioning themselves as perennial contenders not only this year, but many years ahead. Their innovative offense and stout defense make them a threat to break the NFL's established order. As Richardson continues to develop, the sky's the limit for this team. We could be looking at the next NFL great dynasty in the making. This Colts team will go as far as Anthony Richardson can take them. His development is not only crucial, but it is detrimental to the success of this team and franchise. But what do you think? Is Anthony Richardson the real deal? Are the Colts Super Bowl bound in the next 5 to 10 years? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more NFL analysis. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As always, stay tuned. Peace.